apologize for not being able to make a statement earlier due to the ongoing investigation. Our hands are tied at the moment. But Dr. Moma is actively working with all agencies involved to resolve this situation. At a later date, we will be holding a larger press conference once the investigation is done, so you will all have the opportunity to speak with Dr. Moma and her staff. With that, I conclude this press conference, and I wanted to say again to the public and to everyone, we are actively working with everyone possible to resolve this. Thank you so much for your time today.
Can you answer a few questions for us?
At the current moment, we cannot due to the ongoing investigation. We really just wanted the public to know that we are here and that we are concerned about your concerns. And at a later time, we will be able to give you more advice.
Dr. Moma can't come and answer questions on Facebook. She said a lot of the questions will be answered today.
Well, I think that at the end of the investigation, we would be able to really thoroughly answer all of your questions. At this time, it is just not appropriate.
What do you want to say to the thousands of Coloradans that are stuck in the middle of this mess?
I would say to all of them, honestly, as just an individual out in the public, I would think that everybody needs to do their research and to maybe just take a moment to breathe until you actually get all of the accurate information that the public deserves to have. And we are not at that point yet.
Okay. One other thing that you said that I'd like to get some clarity on, if possible. You said that there was a compliance site visit done by CDPHE prior to administering vaccines. Dr. Moma has said
No.
previously the state never came.
It's part of the requirement for them, but no, they never came. No, they did not.
Okay. Can you
That's
can
a
you
true
talk at all
fact.
about the state employees who were there helping?
I cannot.
You said in your statement there that you were apologizing and you sympathize with the people.
Yes.
Does that mean that you are then taking accountability for what happened?
No, what I'm stating is that as just a person, in the public, if I was in their situation, I would be afraid. I would be worried. Media and other individuals have really taken this story and exaggerated a lot of it. If you don't have the facts, how can you make an educated statement or decision, which none of us have at the current moment?
Can you tell us how do we get the media has exaggerated specifically?
No, I can't go into that currently.
And how do we get the fact that we can't ask you guys questions?
Once the investigation is concluded, which at this point we do not have a time frame. Nobody has given us a time frame that this would take. But as soon as all of the reports are in and their official investigation is done, the very first thing we are doing is holding a very large press conference at Embassy Suites.
Okay,
Sorry,
with this.
Elizabeth, right?
Yes.
Really quickly, obviously a lot of people want to know, should I go get that other dose? Should I go somewhere else? They're kind of in that point, like, what do I do? Should I wait until this investigation's over?
I think that every person has to make their own decision based on what information they have. If you go to the CDC, yes, the CDC is recommending one procedure, but if you actually go to Pfizer and Moderna, they're offering a different explanation. So it's really going to be up to the community to look at those, look at that information and make the decision yourself. We can't tell you, yes, only agree with the CDC, only agree with the pharmaceutical company that's actually producing this vaccine. We can't state that. And in all honesty, we provided a clinic and a service, and beyond that, we can't say anything more to that.
But as far as the number of doses that were administered here on April 9th, the county health department said that there were around 1,400 appointments that have been scheduled on that day.
There
that
was.
typical for your
Well,
event?
no, and to be honest, there is a very big difference between a mass clinic and your standard little clinic where you're getting 6 to 8 appointments a day, where everybody involved knew that this was going to be a mass vaccination. So there's a little bit of a difference in the two. So yes, we know that there was 1,400 people coming in. We felt that, yes, we had all the staff that we needed to handle the situation, but it's not really typical. It's not happening everywhere. Most people have very small clinics.
I guess typically, how many people would you give doses to?
I don't give doses to anybody.
Why it is that you tell us that the media has been exaggerating reports, but you can't tell us specifically what's been exaggerated so we can correct that and get the facts straight.
Right.
Things are not continue to be reported that you say are exaggerated.
Right. Right.
Explain why you can't tell us that right now.
The reason like I stated previous, it's more because we have the ongoing investigation and we need all of the reports to come in, which they have not. So we're in the same position that all of you are in.
Let me just make sure, did the state grant you guys permission to become a mass vaccination clinic?
Yes.
Is that your understanding, is that they said you can be a mass
Yes,
vaccination?
yes. We wouldn't have received the vaccines if we were not approved.
Is the clinic suffering financially as a result of this action by the state?
No, and even if it was, that is not our concern. Our concern is the public and helping people. That's not really a relevant concern of ours.
We have a statement from Dr.
Is here
Moma.
and a lot of people want to hear from her. Can she just talk about why she decided to do this and
I
what
think-
she wants to talk about to the thousands of people that got vaccinated at her clinic?
I think that right now is not really the good time for that. At our main press conference that we're going to have, that is when she will be speaking and addressing to everybody.
We have a statement from Dr. Moma that was posted online. Is that actually from Dr. Moma?
Yes.
Is it accurate?
Ye-
Can we use that?
Yes, everything that has been posted on Dr. Moma's website by her is her.
When you
What
talk
about
about the
the
reports that we're
Facebook
still waiting on, which reports are we still waiting on?
I'm not going to get into any more questions about the reports or what the time frame of when this is going to occur because it's simply out of our hands, referring to us at the clinic.
Lindsay, can I ask you this though? So the county and the state are not waiting. They've given us these reports. They've given us the inspection records, which we handed over to you guys. So if they're not waiting, why are you guys waiting? Because I think that's what's missing is actually hearing from Dr. Moma.
Yeah, and that's fine. And at the later press conference, that is when you guys can address her. But honestly, no, the total investigation is not done. It is still an ongoing investigation, which is why we are not going to discuss it. Regardless of what the media has accumulated, there's so much more to it than just that little piece of paper that you guys emailed me. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and conclude the press conference. I appreciate everybody for coming here. Thank you so much and have a good day.
Can you spell
What's your name, please?
Yeah, it's Elizabeth, Elizabeth Higgins, Higgins.
And your title with the clinic?
I'm not really with the clinic. I'm a sports med trainer here in Colorado Springs.
So you're a spokesman for the clinic?
No, I just am a supporter of Dr. Moma as another sports med trainer here in town.
Do you work here at the clinic?
No,
No, you don't.
no, I do not.
With the pronunciation of Dr. Moma's first name, is it Sylvie Nash? Sylvie Nash.
Said it really well. Good job.
I'm your name again.
Yeah, it's
I'm sorry, what was you?
I'm a sports med trainer with Inspiring MD.
I just want to make sure, Lizzie, that I have your name. I have your email, but your name correct.
Okay.
What's your last name?
my first name is Elizabeth
Elizabeth, okay.
Higgins.
Hey, what's your official title?
Thank you.
I'm just a sports med trainer. I'm just here really just as another woman supporting Dr. Moma.
Do you have a date when your next press? You said there'd be another one. Do you
We're
know
waiting
when it might
about
be?
2 weeks is
2
what we're
weeks?
being told.
Okay.
Everything should be finalized and we
Alright.
should be able to have.
Will it be right here again? You think?
No, I've actually designated MC Suites. That kind of thing.